If you've ever said to yourself, I used to be able to take it or leave it, why can't I now? Then this video is for you. You have a great job, partner, maybe even kids. From the outside, you're killing it. But behind closed doors, it's different. You're using or drinking to cope and hiding it from the people you love. And you're starting to realise it isn't just a rough patch, it's a pattern. Hi, I'm Luke Worsfold, and I've delivered over 4,000 hours of addiction therapy to functioning professionals like you, and I'm also someone who's lived this double life myself. I know exactly what it's like to look successful and still feel completely out of control. So feel free to book a free consultation call with me via the link below, and we'll walk through your cycle together and map out exactly where things are going wrong and how to change it. There's no pressure, no shame, just clarity. Right, now after my shameless plug, I want to tell you why you're not broken and how you're just stuck in a pattern you haven't fully seen yet. I've worked with hundreds of high-performing guys, directors, business owners, engineers, smart, capable people who are killing it on the outside, but quietly saying, why the hell can't I stop this? And I tell them the same thing I'll tell you. It's not about willpower, it's not because you're messed up, it's because over time you've trained your brain to reach for alcohol or drugs in certain moments. Stress, loneliness, boredom and fights at home. It's just a loop, a habit loop. This is something I do with my clients and it's called the mental map. It's a simple exercise but it's powerful. We sit down and map out your triggers, cravings and justifications. When do you drink? What happened before? What were you thinking? What were you feeling in your body? I had one client, let's call him Dave, who looked at this map and said, mate, I didn't realise I always reach for a drink after a crapped out work and an argument with the wife. I just thought I just liked a few beers. Once he saw it, he couldn't unsee it and he could change it. Not overnight, but for the first time it started to make sense. So sit down and write out your own mental map because you can change this once you see what's really going on. And also, let me say something that might surprise you. You don't have to give up everything to take back control. Isn't that awesome? Because most of my clients say the same thing when they come to me. Luke, I'm not ready to quit forever. I just want to stop going too far. And I get it. The idea of never drinking again can feel terrifying. Think about all the weddings, lads' holidays and the pub nights. You don't want to be the guy sitting in the corner with the sparkling water. But here's what I tell them, and maybe it's what you need to hear too. It's not about quitting forever, it's about proving to yourself that you can get through a weekend or a tough day without needing it. That's the first win, that's the powerful shift. To help clients with that inside the program and inside the counselling, we call it the integration worksheet, where we get clear side by side on both paths. One path where the addiction keeps running the show, and the other one is when you call the shots. I had a client, Tom, he was a sales director with 2 kids, and he said, Luke, didn't think I had a real problem until I saw it written out like that. Seeing it in black or white really hit him like a truck. So if you're telling yourself you're not that bad, or you just want to cut back and not quit forever, it's okay. Let's start there. It's about getting control back, not becoming someone else. Don't have to change everything overnight. Just need to prove to yourself, maybe for the first time in a long time, that you can decide how this story goes. Let's switch optics for a sec now. For a long time, you probably told yourself this only affects you. Your drinking, your drug use, your problem, your burden. But now, maybe your partner's saying, I can't do this anymore. Maybe your kids are old enough to notice. Maybe you got caught sneaking another bottle or lying about it. That moment, that gut punch moment, is rough. But it's also a wake-up call that most guys just never forget. I've had so many clients tell me, Luke, I thought I was doing a decent job hiding it until I saw the look on my wife's face. Or my son asked me why I was acting weird again, and that broke me. And I get it. I've been there too, struggling with addiction. And it's not just about the drink anymore, it's about the lies, the hiding, the broken promises. And the weight of all that guilt can feel unbearable. But the good news is you can fix it. Not overnight, not with more promises, but with action. And in counselling, I teach my clients how to rebuild that trust. Not through some big, grand gestures. It happens through small, real steps that I call micro commitments. Things like, if I say I'll be home by 7, I show up at 6:55. If I say I'm not drinking tonight, I don't. It's about showing up again, slowly and consistency, because your partner doesn't need another, I swear it'll be different this time. They need to see you do the work and take the action. If you've broken the trust, you're not a bad person. You're someone who's lost their way and it's time to get back on track. Let's discuss one more thing before we wrap up here. Let's just name it. You're scared of failing again. And honestly, that fear makes sense. Most guys I work with have already tried to stop. Cold turkey, willpower, maybe even therapy or AA, and every time you got some momentum, but then slipped. So now your brain goes, why even bother? It never works anyway. But here's the truth. You didn't fail because you were weak. You failed because you were unarmed. No real tools, no real plan, no one in your corner. You're trying to beat addiction without the support, and that's like trying to win a fight with one hand tied behind your back. You're smart and strong, but addiction is sneaky and it's built into your habits. So it's not about trying harder, it's about doing things differently. I had a client, Dan, who told me, I've read all the books, done all the podcasts, and even tried hypnotherapy, but I still ended up drinking and doing coke. What finally changed for him? He got honest, he got structure, and he got tools that actually fit into his life. And yeah, he was scared to try again, but what scared him more was losing his wife and watching his son grow up thinking this behaviour was normal. And that's what I want you to hear today. Yes, failing again would suck, but doing nothing, that's the real danger. Because this just doesn't just go away on its own. And 5 years from now, if nothing changes, where will you be then? So don't let the fear of failing stop you from taking the next step. This could be the actual time that really works. And you don't have to do it alone, because if you saw something in this video that really resonated with you, you can book a one-on-one private consultation call with me, and I'll walk you through how to get clarity on your pattern of addiction and what the next steps are. With no shame, just a clear path forward. So click the link in the description below, and I look forward to talking to you on the call.